with Alissa Pili, junior forward with Utah women's basketball. Alissa, Utah is ranked number 4 in the country right now, undefeated at home, 7-game winning streak. How are you guys feeling? And especially since you guys are the highest ranked team in the history of the school.
I think we just have all the confidence right now. The ball's been rolling for us, I think, and we've been playing really good basketball. So I think we're just looking to take it one game at a time and finish the season out strong.
Do you feel like your team and how hard you guys worked and your record is appreciated on a national scale? Do you guys feel like you get enough credit? And do you love that or do you hate that?
I think we've definitely got a lot more credit than the previous years, but maybe not at the level that we think we deserve. But that's just the mentality of this team. We're just kind of going in as underdogs and just working our butts off, playing as a team to make ourselves known. And I mean, the national attention has been good for us, I think, in the program.
Okay, that's good. Because I'm like, sometimes you want to be kind of that sneaky team. Like, you guys haven't been talking about us, but just wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, like I said before, like just kind of that underdog mentality of, just people being surprised or just being like, um, just kind of trying to figure out how we got this far and how we're doing so well. I think it's just been the consistency of this team and just the mentality of every game that we step on the court and play. I think we're just looking to do the best that we can, and it's just been great for us so far.
Yeah, going off of that, every time that I'm in the Pac-12 studio, I always say when you guys win a game, it's because Utah has Alissa Pili and the other team doesn't. But besides that, what do you think makes this team so special? Besides, you guys can score the ball at a high clip. You guys are really working together. But just from the things that we don't see, what makes this team so special?
So I say this a lot, but just the kind of people that are on this team. And I don't think I've ever been part of a team that's just so focused on the same thing and the same goals, and we don't let any distractions kind of get in the way of that. And I think like this is probably the first team I've been on that just has no drama. Like it's just everybody gets along, and that just plays a big part into what we could do on the court as well.
Yes, no drama. We don't need it. I love that for you guys. And we know that you started, your college career at USC, but you chose to transfer to Utah and play for Lynn Roberts in Salt Lake City. What went into that decision and why was that an easy choice for you?
I think once I went on my visit, I talked to Coach Lynn for a little while before I came and visited, but just seeing how well built the culture was and just how well bought in every player was to the program. I think that just says a lot about the coaching staff and the head coach. So just from the outside looking in, everything looked great. And, when I got here, I wasn't fooled. Like it was what she said it was. So I think, yeah, just kind of how I fit into the environment when I came on my visit. And just I knew that I could benefit from coming here on and off the court. So I think that kind of just sold me to come here.
And it seems like it's a perfect fit. Like it just you fitting into the systems that they run. It just seems like it's a perfect fit. And I want to talk about your game individually for a second because you're leading the Pac-12 in scoring and field goal percentage. But with all that being said and how far you've come this season, what are you most proud of in your game this year?
I think I'm just most proud of making the changes that I knew I needed to make to, get to this position, which was mostly just my fitness level. And so, I could say like starting in the summer, I just was doing extra conditioning, things like that to get myself in the best shape I could. And yeah, I'm just kind of proud of how consistent I was with that and how it's shown on the court so far.
And you've been in some clutch moments this season. I've been screaming at the top of my lungs, watching on TV from your clutch free throws to your game-winning drives. Talk to me about that mindset of when the game is on the line, you want the ball in your hands.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up a competitor, so those big moments is just things that I have some confidence in myself in doing and being put in that position. And like I said, just the competitor in me, like I just hate to lose, and those big moments, I just try to deliver.
And you do. You do. And I want to talk about you mentioned about growing up a competitor. I know family is so important to you and you have such a big family. What was it like growing up in Alaska and with 8 siblings? What was that like?
It was great. I wouldn't have chose to grow up any other way. It was always fun, never boring, even if we were fighting most times. But we did a lot of outdoor stuff, camping, fishing, and stuff like that. So I think being in Alaska also kind of just built that family values in myself and my personality, just because it's Alaska itself is just a close knit community. So on top of having a big family over there, I think that's just kind of all played into my values and things like that. And yeah, I mean, I had a great childhood. It was super fun. Me and my siblings, we love each other to death, but we also get on each other's nerves, and it was always a competition every day. So
I mean, it wouldn't be siblings if you didn't get on each other's nerves. Like that's really the key to siblings.
right.
And your brother, played football at USC and he's entering the draft, the NFL draft, right?
Mhm. Yes, he's in Florida right now, actually. He signed with the agent, so he's over there training for the draft and for pro day. So
okay, well that's exciting. Do you have a favorite team that you're secretly hoping that he plays for?
um honestly, just him getting drafted is I'm super proud of him for that. So just the opportunity, I think, is any team would be great. So I don't really care.
He gets drafted, he gets that first check. You're like, okay, what does he need to buy little sister?
I already told him I'm trying to get a nice apartment down here, so he better make it and pay for my apartment. But nah, I know he's a good big brother, so he'll take care of us in the fam. So
I love that so much. Okay, looking ahead to the Pac-12 tournament, it's gonna be here right around the corner. What are you personally and as a team, what are you guys doing to get focused and get ready to make some noise in that tournament?
I think just keeping the ball rolling off of what we've already been doing and just taking it a game at a time. Just focusing on every team that we have to, one at a time. And I think that's just been working out good for us. Even though we've played like some of these teams before, just focusing on like what we need to adjust from the last time and things like that. But overall, just kind of staying mentally tough and together throughout the season because it's a long season. And, this is around the time teams get tired and start to break down a little bit. So just staying on top of our stuff and staying together, I think is the biggest thing for us.
Yeah, well, you guys got it. You got a big weekend coming up against the Arizona schools, another top 25 opponent. Anything that you guys are particularly wanting to work on in that Arizona game?
I think just being tough physically and mentally. Just showing that, teams can't just come in and pressure us. We're gonna make them pay if they do that. So yeah, I mean, just winning the chances battle and things like that, just the 50-50 balls and stuff like that. So
I love that. Got to win those 50-50 balls. That's effort. That's
mm-hmm.
my favorite. That's my favorite
Right.
song. I love that so much. Okay. So the last thing I always do, I'm going to give you a choice today. Are you a film buff, would you say? Do you like movies?
Yeah, I like movies, but I probably don't have a bunch of knowledge on it because I have like either
Okay.
I've watched it a long time ago or
No problem. I have this blockbuster game that I've been dying to play with the player, but it's okay. I got some rapid fire questions that we can play. These are going to be good. Okay. First question. Favorite music genre to listen to?
R&B.
R&B. After my own heart. If you could have one concert, one free concert ticket, who are you going to see and where?
Ooh. I think Beyonce, and in her home state, Texas, because I know she would probably show out for that stuff.
Oh, okay. For some Renaissance tour tickets. I know you got the hookup. Are you going?
No, probably not.
I was like, please take me if you are. But yes, that is a great one. Okay. Your least favorite drill in practice?
The pit drill, probably. It's where we go against each other on rebounding, and the people in the pit have to get 3 rebounds in a row to get out of it.
Ooh,
and sometimes you're in there for a while.
Then you start yelling at each other. That's where maybe some drama it goes on. You're like, get a rebound.
Yeah, it gets competitive.
That sounds intense. Okay, next one. What's your favorite reality TV guilty pleasure?
Honestly, don't really watch any reality TV, but I have watched some of Keeping Up with Kardashians, and it's funny sometimes, I think.
Okay, Kardashian stan. Okay, I got it. Favorite pregame snack or meal? Your go-to.
Honestly, just have to eat whatever they give us. But no, I like whenever we have some good like Caesar salad, some potatoes, chicken or like steak, and rice or soup.
Dang, okay. Bougie. That's a full high class meal. I love it. Okay, I love that. All right, here's your chance to set the record straight. How tall are you really?
Okay, so at the doctor's, I was measured at 5'10" and 3/4.
Hey, I am not mad.
I'm 6'2" on the roster.
Yes, I'm not mad at the roster size because they have to prepare for 6'2" Alissa Pili, and that's the real deal.
Right. Right.
All right, the biggest question for me, what's the key to getting Alissa Pili's perfect lashes? We need to know.
Just my last take here, honestly, she's the best. And just to fill every 3 weeks, keep them clean, try to avoid contact, but that doesn't always work.
Especially when you play a contact sport.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Fill every 3 weeks, fly to Salt Lake City to get them done. Got it. Okay, last one. Do you have a personal motto that you've been following this season?
I think it's kind of a team one as well as like just a personal one. I've liked this season is just trust the process, because I came in here, kind of not knowing how exactly I was going to fit in when I got here. I had an idea just from talking with coach and all that, but you never know until you actually do it. So I think just trusting the process and just doing the work and just kind of not focusing on just like not getting progress right away, but just like over time, I think. And I've seen it happen. It may not have been fun at the time, but now like I just look back on it and it's just paid off a lot. So
that's amazing. Trust the process. Embiid said it best. I love it. Alissa, thank you so much for chatting with me. I know you're in the airport. Have a safe flight. Have great games this weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.